I really hope that you guys won't judge me after this video, but if you decide to do so, that's fine. It's okay. I can handle it.
There's nothing left to say now, so I'll be on my way now, and I'll be moving way up, way up, way up, out of your way.
Welcome back, guys, to a new video. Today, I want to talk about the power of hate, negative energy, and how it can fuel you. I went live on YouTube a few weeks ago, and I had somebody ask me, Benzo, how do you feel about using anger, using fear, using the motive of revenge to fuel you and to motivate you to achieve your goals and to get ahead in life? And it really made me think because I know that a lot of the people watching my channel have this preconceived notion of me and my personality, that I'm extremely positive and I always look on the bright side of life, and that my will to survive stems from love and positivity. And the thing about that is, it made me feel like I was lying to you guys. It made me feel like I was not being authentic, because it could not be further from the truth. In my quest for survival, in my quest to get ahead and better myself and make it out of my situation, many times I have used negative energy. I have reached back to sentiments of revenge, anger, and bitterness to make it through the day, to take action and to get ahead. And to be really specific and explain to you exactly what I mean. Today, we are in the second week of March, 2019. And I'm here to tell you that from the end of December until the end of February, I have been 100% driven and fueled by revenge and the need to validate myself, towards myself, but mainly towards somebody else. In December, I had something happen to me in my life, an encounter with somebody that I had, I don't even know, very strong feelings and emotions for, and it didn't work out the way I planned. It didn't work out the way I projected it to go, which is always a mistake. I always preach to live in the moment and that tomorrow doesn't exist. And I always talk about not making romantic projections, but very often I fail to follow my own advice. And many times when I'm telling you guys this, I'm telling you because more so than you, I need to remind myself, and I need to hear myself speak the words out loud. So what happened was, an encounter, a relationship turned sour, and it really impacted me in a very negative manner. It made me question myself. It made me very insecure, and it made me angry. It made me feel hate. It made me feel resentment, and most of all, it made me feel like I'm gonna show you what and who I can be. I'm gonna become so great, so successful, so popular, I guess, that you will forever regret not wanting me, not picking me, not going along in my romantic fantasy of me and that person. And I turned to my YouTube channel, I turned to my ambition, I turned to my goals, and what I did was I channeled that energy, I channeled that hate, that self-hate, that insecurity, that anger, and I channeled it towards making better videos, more videos, and growing my channel as fast as I possibly could. And every morning I would wake up angry. I would wake up on a mission thinking, I'm gonna show you. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I gained over 15,000 subscribers within 5 weeks. I had an explosive growth because never had I been so locked in, never had I been so dedicated. And it pains me to say, and it shames me to say, it was not because I was trying to help the world. It was not because I was trying to help you. It was not because I was even trying to help myself. All of that energy stemmed from me wanting to prove to a person that I was good enough, that she made a mistake by not choosing to be with me or to show me the same love that I was trying to show. And it's embarrassing to say, but I think it's important for me to share this with you guys because it's the truth. And I don't want you to think that I'm this noble person who is trying to better the world, when really all I was trying to do was to make that person feel a regret for her actions towards me. Now, if you ask me, did it work? I can only say yes. From a strictly business point of view, it absolutely worked. My channel is bigger than ever. I created some of my best work in those 6 weeks of pure negativity. And I would not be where I am today had I not gone through that stretch. Now, from an emotional standpoint, I learned, and I must admit, it did not offer me satisfaction, it did not offer me closure, and it did not put me in a space that allowed me to move on. And it wasn't until I admitted my selfish motives to myself that I was finally able to put the past behind me. One day I woke up and I sat on the edge of my bed and I just stared. I stared into the abyss. I stared into nothing. And I told myself out loud, I spoke to myself and I said, what are you doing? And why are you doing this? Reading the comments that you guys leave me sometimes has a very big impact on me. As I feel like I have a responsibility towards you, as I feel like many of you look towards me for guidance and positivity and strength, and I cannot live knowing that you guys do not know the full truth about my personality. I don't want to do it that way, and I refuse to ever do it that way. And I want you to know that a great deal of what I have achieved in my life, including beating cancer twice and coming back from all of this horror, was based on me wanting to get revenge on the world, wanting to get revenge on cancer, wanting to get revenge on faith, wanting to get revenge on all of those people judging me for the way I look and looking at me in disgust. And that's the brutal and honest truth. I will even go as far as saying that when I'm at my happiest, I'm at my least productive. I need this channel, I need my videos to have an outlet for my bitterness, for my negative energy, for all of this. Every time I make a video talking about these things, I feel lighter. I feel, if even for a little, released of a burden that's always on the back of my neck, but it's never long lasting. So I want you to know that there is a direct correlation between my productivity and my state of mind. Now, this also relates to my physique and my dedication to fitness. Whenever I feel absolutely happy and content and satisfied, you will notice that my body looks less good in the pure aesthetic sense. I don't have the need to punish myself with the waist. I don't have the need to release that anger, because that's exactly what it is. When I'm angry, when I'm insecure, when I'm upset, I attack my body. I use the weights to punish myself, to make myself suffer, because I feel like I need to suffer. I need to go through pain to finally obtain peace and some type of inner calm. So when I already have this calm, when I have the feeling of satisfaction, that's when you will see I'm not that big. My arms are not that big. My shoulders are not that big. I'm not that lean. Many years ago, I had one of the happiest stretches of my life when I was living in Barcelona in 2012, I believe, with my at the time girlfriend that I was living with. I was so madly in love. I was so incredibly happy. And I weighed over 100 kilograms. Right now I'm weighing 88 kilograms. I had a big fat face. I had a big belly, but I was happy. I didn't feel the need to look good physically because I was content. And I truly wish that I could offer a conclusion at the end of this video. Some type of lesson that I've learned from all of this, some type of way to escape this need to punish myself when things don't go the way as planned, when life disappoints me, when I get hurt, when I get rejected, when I reject myself. But I cannot. There is no catharsis. And the confession I am making to you, in essence, means nothing. I'm only doing it to let you know that I don't want to be a false prophet. I don't want to be someone that lies to you. And I don't want you to believe that the things that I'm achieving in my life and the success I'm having with my YouTube channel is based on love and positivity. Even though I try every single day, I try my hardest to radiate love, to let my actions speak louder than words, to make a difference in the life of the people around me. I try and I try and I try so hard, and I feel like many times I succeed. But when things get rough, when I hit rock bottom, when there's nowhere else to go, I always tap into my dark side, to my negative side. And if I'm being completely honest, that is my strongest side. As I get older and as I continue my path in my life, I truly hope that one day I can look back on this video and tell you that I found a way to ignore and cancel that flow of negative energy. But until I do, I will continue to be 100% transparent with you guys and give you the absolute truth about my success and why I am able to do what I do. I really hope that you guys won't judge me after this video, but if you decide to do so, that's fine. It's okay. I can handle it. And that's the beauty of it. The beauty of using negative energy, in a sense, is that when somehow you convince yourself that you're not a good person, when somehow you convince yourself that you are, in a sense, evil, it becomes so easy to be bulletproof to the opinions of others. So this is why when I walk the street and I see people making dirty, ugly faces at me, pointing at my scar, treating me like a freak, I'm able to withstand. Because in my mind I tell them, I will show you. I will show you exactly what I'm capable of. And when that day comes, you will regret treating me that way. And with all that being said, I hope you understand why many times I feel like until I can break free from that mental prison of negativity that I sometimes find myself in, I deserve to suffer. So every time I encounter setbacks, I encounter negative situations, I tell myself, it's okay. It's okay because you deserve it. Now what are you gonna do about it? Alright guys, that was the video. That's it. I think I said all that I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoy the beautiful scenery that we have here. I didn't even plan on making this video. I just walked in, I saw the light, and I was inspired to come clean and to tell you guys this. Take it as you will. Whatever you choose to do with this information is up to you. Either way, I'll be okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. As always, It's your boy Benzo, checking out.